Alrighty, y'all. Let me tell you why these toilet ministry prophets and all these liars, that when you see the term prophetic word, that's your code for of the devil. Because you're not going to find prophetic word written anywhere in the scripture. Okay? So these are the people that lean to the devil's scripture. But nevertheless, the reason why they're so bold and they've captivated and bewitched a lot of you guys online is because you're online. But let me drag them liars out into a crowded room of 150 people that they don't know and put them right there and let's see what God says. They got nothing to say, because saying something online, you feel safe and comfortable from your toilet. See, it's easy to say something from your toilet. It's easy to sit in your living room and say, the Lord has a message for somebody, and the Lord wants, okay, now we drag them. Like I said, you notice when they get out in public, these fools are out in public all the time. How come the God of heaven never talked to you then? You guys don't, are you guys, I'm sorry. Because I forget that I'm probably dealing with a great deal of people who have not been taught scripture. They don't know what holy teaching is. And so the holy teaching that the holy people of God receive directly from the great God of heaven, there's no contradicting it. It's just we stick to that. We stick to that just like he said to. And so you'll notice that they feel bolder to say these things because there's no strangers in front of them. You find some of these liars, they will have to, if they were to ever speak in front of any strangers, the public, they're going to make sure that somebody else is going to set that up to make them feel comfortable one more time. But when you go through all the scripture, the holy men of God, they spoke to nothing but crowds and crowds of absolute strangers right then and there. And that's why these liars feel bold from their cars, because they're all secure, right? They're all secure. Just like I said, if God is talking to you, come on into the holy congregation. Because just as the scripture says, God has this thing locked tight, because he saw these liars with these toilet bowl ministries coming along. So he locked his prophets and prophetess tight. That's why the apostle is over the prophet and the prophetess, and then the congregation judges their prophecy. But these liars don't want to come into the holy congregation. These liars don't want to stand in front of a person like me and talk ordained spouse. These liars, these dummies, let me tell you, that are sent by the devil, these dummies don't want to stand in front of absolute strangers because they are easily intimidated. Do I look like the type of person that somebody would, do just by looking at my clips and just by the way that I convey myself? Do I appear to be the type of person with as much scripture that I've been taught and continue to be teaching under holy teaching, continue to be taught under holy teaching? Do I appear as the type of person that these prophetess liars could walk up to me and say, the Lord spoke to me and he's telling me that you have an ordained spouse that you've been praying, they couldn't do that. Because I'm going to jump right back in their face with scripture. The reason why they get away with this is not only because they don't know the scripture. Like I said, the scriptures are a sealed book. It's sealed. Which is why when you look at these liars, let me say it again. Anybody with the word, prophetic word, that's a liar sent from the devil. Okay? That's a liar sent from the devil. I just put out a short that said prophetic word is a lie. Okay? So that's clue number one. So disregard all of them right now. If you're just coming across this clip, if you are subscribed to anybody that says prophetic word of the day or prophetic word for September or prophetic word for October, if you are subscribed to anybody like that, unsubscribe. Right now, unsubscribe. Get away from them. Get away from them and run for your soul. Your soul is at stake. What do you not understand? And these prophetess, fake, phony prophetess whores have you women thinking that if you put on lipstick that you could seduce God. That's what it is. You think that if you put makeup on your face and fake hair in your head that you can seduce God into letting you into heaven. That's why you women don't give it up. That trash might work for all the rest of these devils that are under the demonic spirit of sexual lust, but you're talking about the God of heaven here. And so you think that, you actually think, oh, well, this man just called me cute. Ooh, he called me sexy. Ooh, he's cute. And you actually think that you can seduce God into letting you into heaven. That's why you keep looking like whores. Like I said, get away from these liars and obey Acts 2:38. So one more time, these liars feel bold behind a screen. They feel bold from the comfort of their home. But let me drag, I know some spots. Ooh, I know some spots. Let me drag all them liars out here. We're going to stand you on a milk crate and now, speak some prophetic trash to us. Anyway, with that being said, you see where I'm driving. That's all. Thank you for listening.